If you want flexible, reliable work as a substitute teacher in Texas, you already know the appeal: setting your schedule and working within your community. But here is the hurdle you hit immediately. Unlike other states, Texas does not use a single, universal statewide license for substitute teachers. Because of this, the credential or approval that successfully gets you hired in one city might completely fail to meet the baseline requirements in a neighboring suburb just 10 miles down the road. For you as an applicant, applying blindly to school districts without checking their specific rules translates into a massive waste of time and effort. To actually land a job, you have to navigate a highly decentralized system. We will break down how this works so you can match your specific resume to the district that will actually hire you. The first step is understanding the strict legal dividing line between state-mandated compliance and local district hiring qualifications. In this Venn diagram, the state of Texas focuses on safety compliance, namely background checks. On the right, individual districts dictate qualifications, setting minimums for education and training. To get hired, you must land in the center intersection, satisfying both sets of rules. Understanding this divide reveals the central trade-off of substitute teaching in Texas. The state offers a relatively low barrier to entry, but that flexibility comes with the heavy cost of localized bureaucratic friction. Let's look at the state side first. There is a single, non-negotiable state requirement that applies to every applicant: completing your DPS and FBI fingerprinting. This National Criminal History Check is a strict legal requirement. Without it, you cannot achieve statewide clearance to be in direct, ongoing contact with students. Because every prospective teacher and substitute in the state needs this compliance step creates a major bottleneck, severely delaying your overall hiring timeline. You cannot simply apply on a Friday and start working on a Monday. You must factor these state processing delays into your personal employment plans. Passing the state's security clearance is merely the ticket to play. It gets you into the system, but it does not guarantee a job offer from any local district. This flowchart maps out the local qualification side, starting with our baseline applicant, someone applying with only a high school diploma. Applying with just a high school education restricts your eligibility to districts with the lowest minimum qualifications. Consequently, entry-level applicants face a significantly narrower pool of potential employers. This restricts you to short-term, day-to-day assignments. Without college credits, you have to rely heavily on high-need or rural districts that are actively willing to accept entry-level experience to fill their classrooms. Now we look at the middle path: applicants providing official college transcripts or a completed bachelor's degree. This level of formal education meets the preferred and sometimes mandatory qualifications for the vast majority of Texas school districts. There is an administrative trade-off. Taking this path requires upfront effort to secure and submit official university transcripts. But the major benefit is becoming eligible for lucrative long-term substitute roles, providing significantly more earning potential. Possessing a degree elevates you from a baseline filler to a candidate entrusted with heavier planning, grading, and direct classroom responsibilities. Even with a degree and state clearance, there is one final local hurdle that exists regardless of your education level: mandatory, district-specific orientation training. These local sessions cover exact localized procedures, specifically focusing on emergency protocols, campus technology use, and classroom management rules. You should expect these sessions to be unpaid, yet they are absolutely required to maintain active status on the district substitute roster. This creates a compounding problem. Applying to multiple districts means attending multiple, redundant orientations, multiplying your unpaid preparation time. Casting a wide net across many districts maximizes your potential work opportunities, but it exponentially increases your unpaid administrative burden before you earn a single paycheck. Navigating all of this requires a specific strategy. Success means clearing the state security requirements early, while treating each local district as a completely separate employer. In this strategy matrix, the flexible earner with no degree must confirm diploma eligibility before spending money on fingerprinting. The degree holder should leverage their degree for consistent, long-term substitute positions. Finally, the certified educator can bypass day-to-day pools entirely for specialized permanent roles. Your specific educational background strictly dictates your earning potential and the exact types of districts you should target right now. Knowing your target is only half the battle. Now we focus on execution, starting with the very first physical step you must take today. You need to initiate the Texas Education Agency fingerprinting process immediately. This is the only universal bottleneck that applies to everyone, regardless of your education or which target district you ultimately choose. Concurrently, pull the specific substitute handbooks for your top 2 local districts to verify their exact baseline education requirements. Texas will make you clear local administrative hurdles, but by mapping your exact scenario to the right district's requirements, you ensure a predictable, efficient path